We have a beat going on and we've got a live stream going on. We are live on this Monday morning. It is now about 11:12 in the afternoon, 11:12 in the morning. And glad to come to you live. Hey, I'm back on StreamYard. It seems to be working now, where I had issues before getting it to work. So we're excited to be here. I've sent Denise an invite to this, so we'll see if she can catch on. She's got Nick over at the art class. Art, yeah, he's doing art class, so it's hopefully she'll be able to jump on here in a minute. But here it is, July the 27th. This is the last week of the month. And so I want to encourage you once again, part of being having a team is working with that team and knowing what they're doing and how they're doing and how you can help them grow and how you can help them at the end of the month. And so I like to say this, that at the end of each month, I look at my team members and there's a lot of them. But what I've done is I've been able to teach those team members to teach others, to teach others, to teach others, to all do the same thing. And that same thing is that we look at where people are for the month. One, you want to make sure that anybody that's has earned commission is qualified to earn that commission, qualified to get paid. I had somebody last month who had simply they had moved, and so by moving they had messed up. The address was wrong on their auto ship, and the product got returned, and then the product for their auto ship got canceled. The order got returned and and marked as returned. So guess what? They did not have their 100 PV, and they did not have 5 customers ordered. Those are the two things that will enable you to qualify, either 100 PV or 5 people who you personally enrolled that placed an order in that month. We're in July right now. So if you have 5 personally enrolled people that did that, then you're able to do that. There he is, the one and only.
We'll see if I can get it on my camera here. Okay.
You're on. Yeah, I see you live. Yeah. I was just talking about with being the last week of the month, making sure that everybody on your team is qualified. And I had somebody last month that had earned, I want to say it was $2,700 in commissions. And they have moved. And because they moved, their order got returned. And they didn't even think about it.
Gosh.
Yeah. So by being returned, it got canceled. They weren't qualified. And you got to pay attention to these things to make sure, first and foremost, is that your people who you have on your team that have earned commission are qualified to earn it.
Yeah. That is, yes. And it does happen. You're right. Or sometimes you're, moving my computer. Sometimes your auto ship doesn't process because of a credit card issue, like you got a new expiration date or something.
Yeah, lots of different things can happen. And what's interesting is a lot of times it happens to the people who have been around a long time and just assume that everything's right.
Yeah, no, it's true.
Yeah. Sometimes they assume that, I've got 7 customers that are buying from me this month. Well, guess what? 4 of them didn't, and you've only got 3.
And I've had people who, for whatever reason, their card was compromised. They got a new card and they forgot to put it in the system. And not only did their auto ship not go, but when their account was up for renewal for, Affiliate Plus, it didn't get renewed. And all of a sudden they're not. Yeah.
And listen, that can be tricky. And you have to go through support because they have to basically go back and reactivate you.
Right.
You just can't jump in and pay the $19.95. It's not that simple.
Right.
And we talk about some of these things that seem simple. It's like, well, why can't I do that? And sadly, it's because there are people out there that try to play the system, and so we have to have safeguards.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then the next thing is, number one, making sure everybody's going to get paid on your team and your downline. And then making sure that, hey, I've got Susie who's close to being a rank advancement. She's close to being a national manager. She's close to being a director. She only needs 300 points.
And especially if somebody's new, sometimes they just don't realize yet. They don't know that they're close. Or somebody knows, but they miscalculated for whatever reason.
Sure. They think they're qualified for director, for example, it's 9,000 in volume, and it's 50-50 percentage. You can have 50% of your volume coming from one leg, and then 50% from wherever else. And they won't have that. They'll have 65% coming from one leg, and then they miss it on the other legs, and they see that 9,000, they think they're qualified.
Yeah, definitely something to be looking at before the month is done.
And as leaders, hey, that's our gig. That's our thing. That's our responsibility, your responsibility. Yeah. To ensure they do that, to ensure they get that bonus or ensure they get that commission or ensure they get, whatever they're qualified for. And let me tell you, I've reached out to people before and they're so appreciative that you reached out and let them know.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because you don't want to miss out on a commission because you didn't notice something.
Right. Heck, it might be $200, but it's $200,
Right. And when you're somebody like, I know for me, right, I have the same auto ship. I do the same. Okay. If there was a glitch, I wouldn't notice always because I'm not looking to see if I'm qualified. Of course I'm qualified. I mean, right. But every once in a while, there's a problem, like your auto ship date moved because it's finicky. Sometimes you order something and all of a sudden.
When we ran that promotion, was it last month? Stocking up on product.
Yeah.
I had someone, she didn't realize that when she ordered, I think she ordered like $490 worth of product, that it added it to her auto ship. And so then her auto ship came out and she's like, oh my gosh, I didn't want that. Hey, support, can I send this back? And they said, sure. Well, guess what? She sent it all back. And
yes.
I'm like, hey girl,
We've all had little hiccups like that.
Yeah. So just pay attention to that sort of thing and help them look. And as Denise said, especially new people.
Yeah. Because sometimes they're just not aware.
Exactly. So, what else? End of the month.
We're talking about the end of the month.
Yeah.
Seems like we're just saying, yay, summer's here.
Yeah. It's the end of June. Oh no, it's the end of July. Oh no, school's back. I wanted to kind of talk a little bit about this parasite scare going around, and that's truly an opportunity to help people.
Yeah.
People and to prevent people
not to scare them more.
Right. No, but people are being scared already, and they're being pushed towards and promoted stuff that you and I both know doesn't work. I saw one product, I forget what it was, and because it wasn't even close to being a parasite cleanser or a detox, and they're like, hey, you got to have this, and I was like, what's that got to do with this? But so it's a great opportunity to help people, as Denise said, not scare them, but ensure them and encourage them and let them know, hey, this is not, I didn't realize that the ones that are getting this parasite I saw on the news where they're having, and I'm curious what this is. Explosive diarrhea.
Oh my gosh.
So it said explosive.
Yeah, I've known quite a few people who've had terrible issues.
Yeah. And then they don't know what to do, and then they don't know where to go. And so that's an opportunity for us to share information, share a blog post, share with them. And if you put it out there and just say, hey, listen, I'm here to help. If you've got any questions, feel free to shoot me a DM or a message. I'll be happy.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was going to just post, there's a lot of stuff going around. People are panicking about this, that, and the other. They're some people are sick and having issues. If you want some info, I can help you.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. And you know, they'll know. I mean, we're here to help. We're here
Yeah.
to help. Yeah. So I wanted to briefly touch about that. We covered month end. We covered the parasite scare, basically, that's out there, you know, and poor Taco Bell. Whew.
I mean, I don't eat at any of those places, so I was not even here. I mean, I had no idea until
Yeah.
somebody that I know was talking about it. And I'm like, what? What are you saying? Yeah.
Yeah. And it's basically their lettuce provider who's you know, and guess what? It's not even the entire country that the lettuce provider is having an issue with. Yeah.
Right.
But I think it is East Coast related, not so much the Coast. Yeah.
I mean, that can happen at any time. That's why I personally feel like to have the Parashield on the regular.
Yeah.
Even if you skip, even if you don't do it every single month.
Right.
Every other month, or, you know, at least several times a year.
Yeah.
But it's not a one and done, because you're always, just like toxins, you're always exposed.
Yeah. Yeah. And if you're around pets, you know.
Oh yeah. If you have, forget it.
Dogs, cats, birds carry a lot of different odd parasites.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
Well, I have a dog, and I'm sure.
Oh yeah. Now they go outside and run around barefooted. You know.
Yeah.
I get issues. They won't listen.
It's true.
It's true. And they're always sniffing butts and licking and
yes, it's
walking
true.
around whatever's on the ground. They don't care, you know. Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah. So Parashield
is crucial right now, and get the word out and let people know.
It's in my AutoShip. I always have some in the hopper just in case.
I do too.
Like, I'm paranoid to run out of anything, so I always have one in the hopper at least.
And what I do is this is what I do. I'll go in and I'll go, oh, I'm out of Parashield. You know, I just finished my last. So I'll go in and order a 5-pack.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Yeah, you get the deal, you know. And then I know I don't have to worry about it until I get to do with that. So, hey, if you're doing it every other month, that's 10 months.
Until the hopper's empty. Then
time to order. That's right.
You got to re-up.
Exactly. That's kind of what I wanted to cover, and I think everybody's having a great summer. I'm seeing a lot of pictures, a lot of videos, people traveling, vacationing, enjoying the outdoors. I was going to say too that I saw some information about these wildfires up there. I know you're getting more smoke than we are down here.
It's way better now, but there was a good probably week and several days in those weeks. In that week, we really shouldn't go outside.
Right.
Like, it was not good. And, you know, it's interesting because when you live, especially where I live, there's a lot of lush greenery and lakes, you know, the Finger Lakes region and farms, and the air is, it's something you don't think about. We always have fresh water and clean air. Like, you take it for granted until that happens and you're like, oh gosh, it was terrible. But the toxins from that, I had 2 people the other day say to me that they had somebody close to them who developed lung cancer, and they didn't understand because they didn't smoke. I was like, yeah, except they breathe.
Yeah. And I'll tell you, being in Italy over there and looking at those skies and watch those jets come by with, oh, by the way, I guess the air's different over there. They don't leave these big trails of stuff.
No chemtrails there. Yeah.
Coming out of these planes over there, these jets. But even forget about that. The air over there, the stars, the clear skies, the beauty, the smell. It's just nothing. And see, we don't even live. Well, I know you're in New York State, But we don't live in New York City or Los Angeles. But
Right. I can't imagine, because that, like I said, I take it for granted because I don't have like smog or, air quality. Like I wouldn't ever think to look at the air quality for any reason.
right.
But I got used to looking at it.
Well, and the sky, and just to see that comparison, the difference in how clear the skies are there, and it takes me back to when I was a kid. The skies, and we took for granted then. But you're right, we take for granted. We don't think about it, but there are
Right.
toxins in our air every day.
Yep. And that's why what we do is so important for people.
Get the word out. Get the word out.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else we need to tell these folks?
No, I think those were great reminders. Every once in a while, it's good to have those little reminders for basic things.
Exactly. All righty. Sounds good. Well,
great one.
Talk to you soon. Let's see what this button does. Oh, okay. I'm looking at this live stream, in stream.